98 Sports Talk here with 98's take on Jon Gruden, whether or not he'll be headed to the Raiders to start their Las Vegas season. It's rumored that he's supposedly considering taking that job for $10 million a year. He's trying to get some of that Jimbo Fisher $10 million a year, I guess. I don't know. I mean, who wouldn't, right? I guess. I don't know. But I tell you, if I'm him, I'm not so sure I would really, in reality, since he's reportedly supposed to be making $6.5 million doing Monday Night Football currently. So I mean, the way I look at this deal is, do you really want to go become the coach of a head football, team in the NFL, or head coach of a football team in the NFL? And have all that pressure and, have to work all those hours, blah, 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 all the practices, have to field all those questions, get your team ready? Or do you just want to go continue making $6.5 million, basically just working one night a week in the Monday Night Football booth? I mean, personally, is there a difference between $6.5 and $10 million a year? I mean, I'll never know, but maybe there is. Maybe $3.5 million a year is something at that point that you consider. Like I said, I'll probably never know that, but if it's me, I'm sticking with the 6.5 a year. I mean, that's plenty for me, and you don't have to have all the expectations. You don't have to hear about people telling you you're terrible. You can't do this and that. Especially he's been out of the coaching realm now for about 9 years. So who knows if he's even a good coach at this point, I mean, the NFL undergoes changes every season, It's not the same NFL that he knew 9 years ago. Schemes change, players change. I mean, a lot of things change. So I'm not even sure that Gruden would be a good coach anymore. I mean, and was he a good coach when he was coaching? I mean, I think he was. But I'm sure you could make an argument that he wasn't that elite coach, and to make him the highest paid coach coming back, and when he hasn't even coached a single down in the NFL for the past 9 years. I mean, I don't know, that's pretty crazy from the Raiders' standpoint as well. But apparently this could happen. According to some reports out there, it's interesting to note too that apparently. And I thought with the whole Tennessee Volunteers coaching job that Gruden was, pretty much just trolling Tennessee and just kind of letting his name hang out there and just for press, basically, and never really considered the job. But maybe he did now. I don't know. Maybe he was actually considering coming back and coaching the Volunteers. And it's possible maybe they just didn't pony up enough money. Maybe they were not wanting to give him a raise over his current $6.5 million salary. And to be honest, if I'm Tennessee, I wouldn't give him more than $6.5 million either to coach the Volunteers. But maybe there was something to that, and it was just it just came down to a money situation where Gruden wanted more money, and Tennessee wasn't willing to do that. And quite honestly, if that was the case, I don't blame Tennessee. I wouldn't have paid him that much anyway. And as far as that goes, anyways, I think Tennessee I think Jeremy Pruitt's probably going to be better at Tennessee than Jon Gruden would have ever been, anyways. But back to Gruden. I mean, can he win a Super Bowl there with Oakland? I mean, again, who knows? I mean, he's been out of the league 9 years. We don't know if he's going to be, even an average head coach at this point. So who knows if he's worth the $10 million? I guess the Raiders think he is worth the $10 million if those reports are true. But, we'll see. This thing, I assume, will get played out over the next few days. And we'll see if Gruden ends up going back and coaching the Raiders. Let me know what you guys think. I'm curious to see if you guys think he could win a Super Bowl or if he was ever serious about coaching at Tennessee. But hit the sub button if you haven't subscribed. I'm doing a bunch of videos, starting getting this channel cranked up here, and try to do a video at least like every day.